I would say after depression got so bad for me, to the point I didn't want to do anything. I knew what depression looked like, but I couldn't see myself being under that cloud of depression. But it did notice like not being able to take care of things in the house. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want, nothing interested me. I didn't want to be outside. I couldn't enjoy moments with my child. And then the drinking happened. I was heavy drinking. I used it to find joy, to have fun. And it was like my memory building with others. And just one night, I just started crying. I couldn't understand why. I felt like life was so hard. I felt like everything was just ending, especially with like COVID happening. I couldn't do as much. I wasn't working, so I wasn't constantly busy. My mind was just not constantly running. It was just like I was stuck back in a box. And thoughts ran through my head, like cutting myself, ending my life, what it would be like to not be here, and what it would be like for my child, for my daughter, if I wasn't around anymore. So once I started coming through MEOP, meeting Shane and Joel, and going through the weekly or the everyday sessions, I don't think it was until week 3 or 4 was when my mood swings had stopped. I was more active in group. My attitude had gotten better. I was more cheerful. And my boyfriend was the one who told me that our relationship was so much better now when I stopped drinking. I just didn't believe in the system. Like, I've had multiple times of coming to BH, and it was just never successful for me until coming to Fort Riley. I would say this is the best care I've ever had with behavioral health. The huge support group in BH with all my providers, from Ms. Keysecker, Ms. Crusade, Shane, Joel, and Ms. Barber, the staff, the front desk, Tiffany. There was like no judgment when you came in. So it just felt very welcoming. I guess it taught me like to not run away from my problems or from what I was going through. That's what it taught me. When I was feeling depressed or down or sad, I ran away from it by using alcohol. And then now it's taught me that without it, I'm able to face it. I'm able to have these hard talks without it. And I just always had that fear before that no one's going to understand me when I say something. But now, like being completely sober, people do understand me. I just need to know how to communicate better. And being sober has cleared a lot of my mind and a lot of that negative judgment or thoughts that I had towards others if they saw me or if I said something else that they would disagree with. So. Right now is, board results for SAR first class is coming out. I just went in depth last week, so I'm giving the Army my full 20 or probably longer. Going back into school and focusing with school. I've always wanted to be a social worker, and I've always like put it off, and it was because of drinking too. It's because I wanted to have fun more than staying at home and studying. So those are my goals in life, and I guess my biggest goal is to continue to help others who are struggling as well. I've had a few talks with someone that I know that is going through it and shared my experience and how it feels that at first it may feel like shame and guilt, but down the road you continue to better yourself and it becomes a success. It becomes like a memorable journey, I would say.